Good evening. July 11th would have been Pop's 88th birthday, and to honor my father on what would have been his 88th birthday, I would like to read a poem that I wrote a couple of months after my father died in April of 2014. I've always wanted to recite this poem, and today, on his 88th birthday, I now have the opportunity, and I'd like to read it to you. It's called "He Was Only a Man." We can forget the paralyzed hours, the sedated eyes open yet unseeing. We can forget the cold hands of the dying man, left lifeless by the metallic machines which sustained him. We can forget the vacated body lying on the gurney, hair brushed with feminine delicateness, looking much like his mother when her soul journeyed forth into the real world which lay beyond. We can forget the heartbreaking days when, left widowed, he yearned for release, yearning to be freed from the boredom of life, with afternoons of watching nothingness, the nothingness that defines the vacancy of the spirit. Words without meaning, shadows without shape, thoughts without purpose, the ugliness of the world in full panoply, humanity's inhumanity towards humanity. No, let us remember him a different way. He was only a man, and in his incarnation of his spacious present, he cast an 83-year-long shadow against the backdrop of white light, and in his shadow, his offspring found the coolness from the oppressive heat of life. In his shadow we could see clearly, our naked eyes no longer blinded by the light, instead discerning and defining forms against the radius. In this coolness we found life. We could see the world as it truly was, is, and always will be. Indeed, he was only a man, and he gave the last full measure of self-demotion, deferring to others, sacrificing always. The man unrecognized, and yet always underneath and behind the curtains, the man who moved the background scenery so that others could trot the boards in bold display, in human performance, impossible dreams. He was only a man, and he was not for sale, never to be bought, incapable of compromise with the shortcuts which kill in the end. No shortcuts for him, deep incisions with the sword of wisdom that sliced surely and swiftly. He was only a man. And in the silence of his evenings, he endured his conflicts, he suffered his misunderstandings, he tabled his disagreements, he collided with his apprehensions. Amidst his storms, he returned always to family. Refuge amidst the refuse, shelter amidst the shattered, he kept his silence and renewed his labors, providing always, though a few seldom repaid him. He was only a man, and children found comfort in his warmth, snuggling close to him as if they were outdoors bivouacked around a campfire. All children found warmth and refuge and safety in him, for he too remained a child, playful, game, happy, the inner child never growing up, finding joy in the games of his youth, and so that is why children all around sought him out. Child he was, child as they were and are, family always, friends always, fervent remembrance, fervent embraces. Finally peace arrives, and the pre-dawn darkness and the mystery finally begins, when life ends. He was only a man. Rest in peace, Pop. Happy birthday. Love you. Miss you so much. Goodbye.